So this is McKinley High School. I don't have a lot of background here. I just saw this and I had to get it out to you right away. This is how far we've become an authoritarian country in America. The principal apparently has given the order to the police that the kids are not allowed to dance after they get their high school diploma.
Bro, they really got the cops at McKinley High graduation trying to stop them from dancing. The principal's like, if you dancing, you gotta go sit with your parents and go home. Baby, these kids that graduated, fuck all that.
So let's run that back and take a look at what we just saw here. In the first one, the cop is going to walk up to the young gentleman who just graduated from high school. It is quite an accomplishment to graduate from high school. And he's going to stop him and get face to face with him as he holds him and arrests his motion simply for celebrating. Watch how long he's in this guy's face. He's in the guy's face for 2 or 3 seconds at least, stopping him, being aggressive towards him, and then he's waiting for the other person. Watch this. But that cop has to let everybody know he's coming down. He's coming down. Are you dancing over there? What an absolute clown. And then this guy, he's dancing. Look at those moves. Yeah, get it. And look at the physicality. Look at the physicality that cop does to that young man. He grabs him physically and jerks him around. And now they're being kicked out of graduation. I guess the bigger question is, who's the tyrant principal that said you can't dance after you graduate? And oh, by the way, when you tell 18-year-old young persons that they can't dance at graduation, I'm not really sure why I'm not sure why this high school principal decided to criminalize the dancing. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. And I just want to follow this cop around with the cursor and show you the mannerisms. Look at how he's behaving. These young people are going through what's called a rite of passage. When you go from You go in at one level and you come out another level. And that's what's happened here. And this cop is walking around, pacing back and forth, as though he is the daddy of these young persons, and he's not. And it just goes to show, when you call people law enforcers, this is how they behave towards everybody, because to him, the principal telling him that we don't want the students to dance when they get their high school diploma, he's an order follower. He's a beta male. He's being told what to do, and he's doing what he's told. Look at the physicality he does to this young man. If I was this young man's dad, I would have a real problem with this guy. Matter of fact, I would if this was my nephew, I would be coming out of the stands, and this guy and I would be having a long conversation about what's appropriate to do to my boy, because you don't do that. You don't put your hands on my kid like that. Not my nephew, nobody. I don't know what this guy's thinking. He's called a law enforcer. They love the term law enforcer because take a look at it. I would take that guy apart for doing that to my family member. They get such joy out of kicking them out. Oh, but this law enforcer here, he's not going to be outdone. Stop calling them law enforcers. These are peace officers. Look.
Baby, that officer is really in his feelings.
Now, the teacher is very upset that he was grabbing students, getting in their faces, acting like a total jackboot thug pig that he is, order following beta male. And so the teacher is having a word with this human being. And look at the way he behaves back. Didn't amount to much, standing there while other people are starting their new opportunity at life.
Now he arguing with the teacher. He arguing with the teacher. The officer.
Look how animated he is, how entitled he is.
Like, it's really not that serious.
And she's trying to, I don't know what she's trying. She should be telling him, no, you're a jackass, bud. That's what she should be saying. And this is Dr.Chris1016. I'm just saying, this is someone who's taken their education to another level and is watching this, observing this, and saying this is disgusting. So there it is, folks. What we really have to examine is this idea that everything that we do needs to be policed by these jackboot thugs called law enforcers. All right, I got to get out of here. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.